In our journey through the landscape of life, the clamor of external ambitions often drowns out the whisper of our inner spirit. Yet, it is within this quiet voice that the wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy of resilience, virtue, and self-mastery, beckons. Herein lies a guide woven with the profound teachings of Stoic sages, designed to anchor you in tranquility amidst life's storms. 1. Embrace amor fati, love your fate. Stoicism teaches us that not just to endure, but to embrace whatever life throws at us, is the foundation of true freedom. Friedrich Nietzsche, who was deeply influenced by Stoicism, exhorted, Amor fati, let that be my love henceforth. I do not want to wage war against what is ugly. I do not want to accuse. I do not even want to accuse those who accuse. In your 20s, a time rife with uncertainty and change, learn to love your fate. Every challenge or setback is not a detour, but a part of your path. 2. Practice memento mori, remember you must die. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor, often reflected on mortality to cultivate gratitude and urgency. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. This isn't a morbid fixation, but a clarion call to live fully, knowing our time is finite. Remembering death encourages us not to squander our days in trivialities, but to live them with purpose and integrity. 3. Control the controllable. Epictetus, born a slave who later became a leading Stoic philosopher, taught, some things are in our control and others not. Your 20s will test your patience and desires, but Stoicism places supreme value on focusing on what you can control: your responses, your emotions, your decisions. Energy wasted on external circumstances or the actions of others is energy squandered. 4. Cultivate inner citadel. Just as a citadel provides sanctuary and strength, so too can your inner world. Marcus Aurelius wrote of retreating into oneself, where peace is undisturbed by external chaos. Develop your inner citadel through meditation, reflection, and continual self-assessment. In doing so, you fortify yourself against the onslaughts of external misfortune. 5. Pursue virtue over pleasure. Stoicism doesn't dismiss pleasure, but it champions virtue as the highest good. Seneca, a statesman and Stoic, argued that while pleasures are seductive, they are transient and deceptive. Virtue, be it courage, justice, temperance, or wisdom, is enduring and the true source of happiness. Strive, therefore, to cultivate these virtues above chasing fleeting pleasures. 6. Exercise. Ananke, dance with necessity. Ananke, the personification of necessity and inevitability, plays a pivotal role in Stoic thought. To dance with Ananke is to move gracefully with the inevitable, adapting proactively to life's immutable truths and constraints, acknowledge the necessity in life's happenings, and adapt creatively and with acceptance. 7. Practice sympatheia. Understand the connectedness of all. The Stoics believed in sympatheia, the mutual interdependence of all things in the universe. In your 20s, foster a deep sense of community and connection. Recognize your role in the larger cosmos and contribute positively, understanding that your actions ripple across the great web of life. As we weave these 7 Stoic threads into the fabric of our lives, we transform. We no longer drift aimlessly, battered by the waves of chance and circumstance. Instead, we sail forth with purpose, mastering the art of living well, rooted in self-control and fortified by an indomitable spirit. In your hands, these lessons are not merely philosophical musings but practical guides. Let them steer you through the turbulent yet transformative decade of your 20s, and may you emerge wiser, stronger, and more virtuous. For in the pursuit of Stoicism, we find not just a philosophy for a decade but for a lifetime.